In this video, we briefly consider the rise of enterprise risk management. Risk management has been practiced for thousands of years. One can imagine early risk managers burning a fire at night to keep wild animals away, thereby reducing the risk of attack. Very early on, lenders learned to reduce the risk of loan defaults by limiting the amount loaned to any one individual and by restricting loans to those considered most likely to repay them. The study of risk management began formally in the second half of the 20th century. Risk management has long been associated with the use of insurance to protect individuals and companies from various losses associated with accidents. Other forms of risk management, alternatives to market insurance, surfaced during the 1950s when insurance was seen as very costly and incomplete for protection against pure risk. The first two academic books were published by Marin Hedges in 1963, Risk Management in the Business Enterprise, and Williams and Hines in 1964, Risk Management and Insurance. Their content covered pure risk management and focused on the private sector. Some trace the beginning of enterprise risk management to these early works, while others trace its roots to the early 1970s, when Gustav Hamilton, the risk manager for Sweden State Company Limited, created a risk management circle. It graphically described the interaction of all the elements of the risk management process, from assessment and control to financing and communication. There's a general consensus that enterprise risk management's popularity in discussions of modern risk management practices has resulted from a response to increased pressure on organizations to holistically manage risk. The banking and financial industry have long been committed to risk management. Enterprise risk management has evolved and emerged as new demands have been placed on corporations for reporting purposes. In the United States, the Sarbanes-Oxley Act of 2002 is often said to have had a significant impact in changing the face of risk management. Ratings agencies have also helped hasten the emergence of enterprise risk management. Following the economic collapse of 2008, Standard & Poor's Rating Services announced its intention to include enterprise risk management assessment in ratings of non-financial firms. Private companies face a broad scope of risks arising from globalization, industry consolidation, deregulation, financial disclosures with more strict reporting and control requirements, business continuity and disaster preparedness in a post-9/11 world, regulatory compliance, security and technology issues, and all of this amidst demands for greater transparency. Despite its rising popularity, knowledge of enterprise risk management is beset by uncertainties and inconsistencies. As attention to enterprise risk management increased, a number of frameworks emerged to help guide firms in their implementation of ERM. The number of frameworks developed contributes to an overall uncertainty regarding the essential elements of enterprise risk management. Each framework identifies different components in varying number and definition. And while the underlying ideas of enterprise risk management are consistent, dissatisfaction with existing guidance in ERM implementation is apparent. Consequently, it is misleading to present any one enterprise risk management framework as the framework. Nonetheless, we must begin somewhere, and so the Committee of Sponsoring Organizations of the Treadway Commission, COSO Enterprise Risk Management Framework, will be described in detail in the next mod, despite the fact that many consider it ambiguous and overly theoretical.